You have 18 minutes.
18 minutes. Mr. Speaker, I yield 2 minutes to the gentlewoman from Colorado, Ms. Boebert.
Gentlewoman from Colorado is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I would like to speak in response to some of the opposition that I've heard to this legislation. First of all, we've heard about slave trade multiple times this evening. And if we're concerned about slave trade, well, then let's secure the southern border, because that's where the human trafficking has taken place. And millions of people are being trafficked, and women and children are being sexually assaulted and abused. Young girls are taking Plan B pills at the start of their journey because they anticipate being sexually assaulted on their journey. So if this is something that you are that concerned about, then let's work together to secure the southern border and stop the human trafficking and the slave trade that is happening there. There's slavery that's taking place in China in the cobalt mines that these climate extremists are pushing. There's child and slave labor there, and that's where we're extracting our rare earth minerals from China-owned mines in the Congo. So let's talk together about American energy. You know, you say that this is just for local elections. Are there 2 registries? Well, how is that going to work if there are 2 registries? But I don't think it's going to stop there because every time we give in and give an inch, well, they take 7 miles. And the gentleman on the other side of the aisle, he mentioned that in Colorado, illegal aliens are voting. Well, illegal aliens are voting, but no state has actually allowed that since 1926 in America. There are loopholes that are allowing illegals to vote in our election, and this is election interference, allowing non-citizens to vote in our elections. And in fact, this is why crime rate is up in Colorado. We are encouraging illegal aliens to come to Colorado. We are #1 in the nation for bank robberies, #1 in the nation for auto thefts, #2 in the nation for fentanyl poisoning. We have a Department of New Americans. And if you go to the Colorado State website, it says, well, what is a new American? A new American is a Coloradan. May I have another minute?
I yield 1 minute.
Gentlewoman from Colorado is recognized.
Thank you. What is a new American? A new American is a Coloradan, an immigrant seeking asylum, a refugee, asylee, a DACA recipient, an SIV holder, and all other forms of immigrants seeking safety, opportunity, reunification of family, chain migration being encouraged in my state where non-citizens are voting and making a difference in our elections. Now, if there's a better way to do so, then let's let the DC County reevaluate this. That's why we're sending it back to them. And I would say that statehood is a matter that Congress has to consider on behalf of the entire nation and pursue a constitutional amendment if so desired. Congress dealt with this issue in both the 116th and 117th Congress and rejected the idea. Congress has jurisdiction over DC, and we need to ensure a vibrant capital city. This act does the opposite. And so I would, again, encourage opposition to this bill. I yield back.